Dream big, ignite your mind. In 2002, A.P.J. Abdul Kalam shared a vision to transform India and the world. Welcome to Unleashing India's Power, Abdul Kalam's Ignited Minds. Let's dive into the world of A.P.J. Abdul Kalam, a man often called India's missile man and people's president. In 2002, Kalam, a renowned scientist who played a key role in India's space and missile programs, published Ignited Minds, Unleashing the Power Within India. At the time, he was on the cusp of becoming India's 11th president, a position he would hold from 2002 to 2007. The book, written after his tenure as a scientific advisor, is a heartfelt call to action aimed at inspiring India's youth to dream big, innovate, and lead the nation to greatness. Over 9 chapters, Kalam blends personal stories, spiritual reflections, and a bold vision for India's future, urging every citizen to contribute to a developed India by 2020. Today, we'll explore his message and its relevance in 2025. Kalam begins Ignited Minds with a powerful idea. The mind of a child is a spark waiting to be ignited. He reflects on his own childhood in Rameswaram, a small coastal town in Tamil Nadu, where he grew up in a modest family. His father, a boat owner, and his mother instilled in him values of hard work, faith, and curiosity. Kalam recalls selling newspapers as a boy to support his family, but his real passion was science. Inspired by his teachers and the flight of birds over the Bay of Bengal, he dreamed of flying. That dream led him to become an aeronautical engineer, eventually working on India's first satellite launch vehicle, the SLV-3, and later, its nuclear missile program. His journey from a small town to the highest echelons of science is a testament to the power of dreams, and he wants every Indian child to believe their dreams can take flight too. The heart of Ignited Minds is Kalam's belief in the potential of India's youth. He writes that children are the future, and their minds must be ignited with big dreams and a sense of purpose. He shares a story from his travels, meeting a young girl in Andhra Pradesh who asked him why India couldn't be a developed nation. That question struck him deeply, inspiring the book's title. Kalam argues that India, with its rich history, diverse culture, and vast population, has all the ingredients to become a global leader, but it needs a vision. He sets a goal for India to become a developed nation by 2020, a vision he calls Vision 2020. This plan focuses on 5 key areas: agriculture, education, healthcare, infrastructure, and technology. He believes that if India's youth are empowered with knowledge and opportunity, they could transform a nation. Kalam doesn't just dream, he provides a roadmap. He emphasizes the role of education, calling for a system that nurtures creativity, not just rote learning. He shares an anecdote about meeting a group of students in Nagaland who told him they wanted to be scientists, doctors, and engineers. Kalam was moved by their ambition, but noted that many lacked access to quality education. He calls for a revolution in teaching, where teachers inspire rather than dictate, and students are encouraged to ask why and how. He also stresses the importance of science and technology, pointing to India's success in space and IT as proof of its potential. He envisions a future where India leads in innovation, from renewable energy to artificial intelligence, and becomes a knowledge economy that exports ideas to the world. But Kalam knows that development isn't just about technology, it's about unity. He reflects on India's spiritual heritage, drawing from his own experiences as a Muslim who grew up surrounded by Hindu and Christian friends in Rameswaram. He recalls celebrating festivals together, a harmony that shaped his belief in India's strength through diversity. He warns against the forces that divide, communalism, corruption, and inequality, and urges Indians to rise above them. He shares a story of meeting a monk in Arunachal Pradesh who told him that true progress comes from inner peace. Kalam agrees, blending spirituality with science, saying that a nation's strength lies in its people's character as much as its achievements. Now, let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, what ignites your mind? Kalam believed that every person has a spark, a dream, a passion, a purpose. For him, it was flight and science. For the children he met, it was becoming doctors or engineers. But what about you? Watching this in 2025, are you pursuing what sets your soul on fire? Or are you held back by fear, doubt, or societal expectations? Kalam's message is a challenge to find your spark, to dream big, and to work tirelessly to make it a reality, not just for yourself, but for your community, your nation, and the world. Kalam also addresses the role of leadership in igniting minds. He shares a memory of working with Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, the father of India's space program, who inspired him with his vision and humility. Kalam believes leaders must be role models, igniting the minds of others through their actions. He calls on parents, teachers, and policymakers to foster an environment where young people can experiment, fail, and learn without fear. He recounts a conversation with a tribal leader in Jharkhand who told him that his community's children had no access to schools. Kalam responded by advocating for mobile schools and digital learning, ideas that were visionary in 2002 and are now becoming reality in India's education system. Throughout Ignited Minds, Kalam's optimism shines through. He believes India can achieve greatness by 2020, but he acknowledges the challenges: poverty, illiteracy, and bureaucratic red tape. He shares a story of meeting a fisherman in Kerala who told him that despite India's long coastline, fishermen struggled to make a living due to lack of infrastructure. Kalam responds with a vision for sustainable development, where technology empowers even the most marginalized. He dreams of an India where every citizen has access to clean water, healthcare, and education, where rural and urban divides are bridged, and where the nation stands tall as a global leader. Kalam ends Ignited Minds with a call to action, urging every Indian to take responsibility for the nation's future. He writes that a developed India is not a gift bestowed upon us. It's a garden to be cultivated through hard work, innovation, and unity. He leaves readers with a poem, The Vision, where he imagines an India that shines like a beacon, its people ignited with purpose, its children free to dream. His words are a rallying cry, a reminder that the power to change India lies within each of us. Kalam passed away in 2015 at the age of 83, but his vision continues to inspire millions, not just in India, but around the world. In 2025, Ignited Minds remains a powerful blueprint for progress. India has made strides since 2002. Its space program has reached Mars. Its IT sector is a global leader, and its youth are driving innovation. But challenges persist. Inequality, climate change, and education gaps still hold the nation back. Kalam's vision 2020 may not have been fully realized, but his belief in the power of ignited minds endures. His message reminds us that development isn't just about GDP. It's about empowering every child to dream, every citizen to contribute, and every nation to rise together. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam's Ignited Minds is a timeless call to dream, to innovate, and to unite. In 2025, let's honor his legacy by igniting our own minds and working for a better future. So what's your vision? Hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs inspiration, and subscribe for more stories of dreams, determination, and greatness. Until next time, let's ignite our minds and unleash the power within.